Hello, fabulous people. This is the Together podcast, and this is the place where Cherise and I come together to help you get it together for your everyday business life. So we hope you enjoy.
Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing on this fabulous Tuesday?
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. This is the Together podcast. I am Natalie, Elliott. And this is the fabulous, the spectacular, the super fragilistic Isbialidocious Cherise B. Oh.
Hey,
Yay.
I love when my friend introduced me. You got to be everywhere with me.
Right? Girl, I'm feeling good. I'm really feeling good because came off the family reunion. We did the family reunion in New Orleans.
Yes.
Y'all, I had the best shrimp and grits ever in New Orleans. Of course, that's where I would have them. I almost thought about moving. Like, why do I have to leave this city? That food was so good. So but we had a great time hanging out with cousins and uncles and aunts. And so I'm really feeling rejuvenated and ready to jump back into the work week, And so I'm really good. And I finally learned to take the day off after you get back in town to just kind of chill.
Yes.
And so yesterday was a little bit of work, just a little bit kind of touch here, touch there to get some things kind of ready for today. So I really love that. And I think that speaks to becoming your best self, which is the title of our talk today, Becoming Your Best Self, a roadmap to be the woman you're meant to be. And so before we jump in, because I think there's some important things about that, talking about that, because for women, like learning how to take your rest is so important to being the woman you're meant to be, learning how to rest. So, but before I jump in, Cherise, how you doing? How was your weekend? What did you do? Everything.
I'm doing great. I feel good. I feel your energy. I'm matching your energy. And it's so funny because I saw your post. I don't remember where it was, LinkedIn. I don't know where it was, Instagram. But I saw you, girl, doing the dance with your hat on. You was partying. Girl, I was like, she is having a ball. And that for me is that feel good. And it's so important. Because that energy is transferred, right? It's so transferable. And that's why I'm so big on how you feel. How are you feeling for real? And let's feel good for real. We don't have to fake it. Every now and then we got to show them do some things we don't necessarily want to do.
Right.
This is impersonal for ourselves and other people, but it is what it is. It's a part of life. But at the core, that's what the Together podcast is about. Like, let's feel good together. Let's get to the feel good, but we got to do the work.
Got to do the work.
Got to do the work to get there, So I felt that energy and I still feel it today. So thank you for that. I had a really great weekend, productive weekend. I was traveling and I had some crazy delayed flights that threw me off. I missed a wedding because of it. I missed the wedding and it threw me off. But at the same time, in the middle of it, I was like, you know what? I was like, you blessed. You here, healthy. I'm like, just write it out. You got your computer.
That's so cute.
Let's do some work. Work done.
Right.
And I couldn't sit in the feeling bad because I missed the wedding, so, but let me tell you what they did. What? Girl, I'm up here feeling bad and they done sent the link to watch the wedding.
Oh.
And I just sat back and I was like, you know what? That was so kind and that was so considerate. Yeah. Because I'm up here feeling guilty and feeling bad because I was going to get an opportunity to see a lot of friends I hadn't seen. So, and I missed it. That whole thing is like, she wasn't coming anyway. I knew she
right.
You get to thinking crazy
right.
for other people and forecasting for people and filling in the gaps, and it's very unnecessary. So we have to do better about that.
Girl.
So, and that'll segue into, becoming your best self.
Yes.
The
Yes.
roadmap to a woman, the woman that you're meant to be, like forgiving yourself.
Oh, girl. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna stop you just so I can
I'm
recap
stopping.
everything you just said. Okay, so in becoming the woman, and y'all, I'm seriously taking notes here. I'm seriously taking notes because I think it is all that. Because I think the becoming the woman, it feels like that kind of becoming is something you need to go out and chase. And I don't want you to chase. I want you to actually rest into it. Okay. And everything Cherise just said. So y'all didn't catch all of the keys. I know you didn't because you were not listening with that type of ear. So let me go back and tell y'all what thus far the steps are that she has said to becoming. So she talked about gratitude and grace. That when life gets hard and it doesn't go the way you want it to go, and you can't force the planes to go on time, to sit in gratitude and grace at the same time. And that's, I think, a number one thing. Learning how to do that is going to get you to become the woman that you are meant to be. Learning how to sit in gratitude and grace when the rails are falling off, when the wheels are falling off, when you can't figure it out, when you can't make it happen, to learn how to just, okay, let me sit in gratitude and grace. Let me be okay. I think another thing you said hold on, so many things you said. Okay, I'm going to go down my list. All right, the second thing you said is appreciation. Being able to sit in appreciation. And appreciation will get you so far with people. Even like, okay, let's talk about flat out with your employees alone. If you can, honest to God, appreciate them and what they do and what they bring to your organization, you will get a level of loyalty that you didn't even know is possible. And you'll be talking to your friends and they'll be like, girl, I lost this one and I lost another one. I lost another one. I don't understand why I can't keep staff. Check out that appreciation. Check it out. Check it out. Because it's almost like, okay, let me do a little psychology for y'all. Okay. So you know how people get addicted to gambling, right? Because it's like they get that hit and it gives that kind of oxytocin, that dopamine hit, and they start chasing it. They want it again. It's that unexpected, I want. Oh, I want. All right. You can do that same thing with people around you and get them addicted to being with you with that unexpected appreciation, that unexpected, oh my God, you're doing such a great job. That just doing that. Like, because people love that. They crave that. We're all little kids inside still wanting to make our moms happy. All of us.
Sure.
And so one of the most powerful things you can do is up your appreciation level. And so if you haven't done anything to appreciate the people in your circle in the last 2 weeks, then let's go ahead and make sure we make that happen today. Just a thank you. Just, you are so awesome. Just, I couldn't do this without you. You got to know. And so Q was on the call. Q, we could not do this without you. Exactly. Cherise and I were doing this, I feel like about a year before you started putting them online and everything. And I know when I see it, I'm like, oh my God, that's us. We online.
I know. And it looks so
all cute.
Amazing.
So Q, we absolutely appreciate you. Thank you so much for every single thing you do behind the scenes. So anyway, all right, the next thing you said, Cherise, in that was control your thoughts. And you didn't say control your thoughts, but that's what you said.
Yeah, that's what you heard.
Control your thoughts. And I think as a mental health therapist, I see so many times, so many people let your thoughts just run rampant. And you do not have to let your thoughts run rampant. If you notice that your thoughts have you in that spiral of, I can't, I'm not, I can't, I won't, I'll never be able to, I need you to arrest that. And then I need you to stop it and then go think a different thought. All right. And some of you guys, it's so hard for you to think a different thought. Then I'm going to need you to get an old fashioned notebook and I'm just going to need you to write that new thought 100 times. I absolutely can do this. I absolutely can do this. I absolutely can make my goals. I absolutely can make the money I need. I absolutely can live the life I want. I absolutely can be the woman that I want. And you're going to write those over and over again until you got that thought.
Yeah.
Until you have that belief. A belief is just a thought that you keep thinking.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Positive or negative.
There we go. Positive or negative. Say that. And so we're asking you to become the woman that you are meant to be, to choose the thought. You are not going to become the woman you were meant to be, letting your thoughts just run rampant. Mm-hmm. You're not. Because this is the thing. It is sometimes it was bad parenting and those thoughts got in our head. Sometimes it was just one school event or one day, one bad at school and somebody made fun of you for something and it's stuck in there. Oh, you so dark, you so fat, you so blah, 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 blah. And now that's stuck in your head because you rehearsed it. And now it's stuck there. So now I need you to work equally as hard to rehearse the new story. The new story is I'm an overcomer. The new story is I have everything I need to succeed. The new story is I wake up winning. I go to bed winning. That this is my time, my life. I can make this thing do what I want to do and be what I wanted to be. That's the new story. But you have to rehearse it. You have to rehearse it. If you catch yourself in victim mentality, oh, I can't. Oh, poor me. It keeps happening to me. You got to rehearse the new story. I'm a winner. Life happens, but I overcome. Every setback is an opportunity to come back. Oh, I got this thing. Oh, I get the right people around me. I'm going to get the right information and I'm going to conquer like never, ever before. I'm going to become the woman that I want to be. Okay, Cherise, I feel like you want to jump in and say something. So go, girl.
I do. And I'm about to embody you for a minute. Okay. Yes, because I want to hear what you have to say about this. One thing that I have learned and discovered is that when we stay in those spaces where those moments in time where a word or a situation, traumatic or something, embarrassing, affected us negatively, and we keep replaying that moment in our lives.
Yeah.
Make your choices based off those moments.
Yeah.
And those experiences.
Yeah.
So all the experiences that you are having in life, you literally go back and you handle it based off, well, they said I was fat and ugly. Well, they said I was stupid. Well, they said they laughed at me.
Right.
They laughed at me and embarrassed and humiliated me. So you are literally, if you have not done the inner work,
right,
healed or even at least started the healing process of that is not who I am. That moment does not define me because what you've been doing, I don't care how successful you are. I don't care how amazing the world sees you. When you are operating in your personal life, personal business, because it's going to affect every area, but really personal and love and, and trying to love through it, you're still going to handle and you're still going to act on life based off that moment.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to protect yourself from embarrassment. Trying to protect yourself from someone saying that again. And then all you hear is them saying it. And that's not what they're saying.
Yeah.
But that's what you hear. And I'm going to give one more great example.
Ooh,
and this is a good one. So you said, you heard me say something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but you said, oh, I was like, well, no, I'm not going to go there. I'm going to be positive about it. You said incontrol your thoughts. Right? You didn't hear me say control your thoughts in that conversation, but you heard in your inner self heard control your thoughts. That is emotional maturity because you're doing your work and you know how to hear that.
Yes.
You could have heard it totally different. But your heart and your soul said control your thoughts is what I heard out of that.
Yeah.
So there are people who someone will say, I love you, but you get on my nerves. That hurt person will hear them say, I can't stand you and I do not want you around me. I'm leaving.
Oh my God, they will. Yes. Oh my gosh. You're so right. I've sat in therapy with couples and one partner said one thing and the other partner went way off to the left field. So you saying that I'm da 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 da? baby, where did you just go? I'm
Because
sitting here.
they're hearing with their hurt self.
Right.
Like, y'all, this is deep. Like, y'all better pick up what we put down. Because right now, this is therapy.
Right.
And you're hearing me from your hurt self. You're hearing me from that hurt child, that hurt teenager, that embarrassed person, that humiliated person. That's where you're hearing me from. You are not hearing me from the mature, healed, open-minded, loving heart.
Yes. Okay, let me tell y'all a little secret. And this is why you have to work so hard in your romantic relationships. But let me tell y'all a little secret. You will hear a stranger with 80 to 90% accuracy. So if you're at the bus stop, you randomly talking to somebody, you hear them perfectly. Everything they say. Your romantic partner, your friendships, the people who are closest to you, you will hear them because now they've become your family and they have inherited all of the drama between you and your family. And so you only hear them with 10 to 20% accuracy. And so those people who are closest to us, y'all got to say, let me say back to you what you just said. I need to make sure it's clear because my little kid in me is hurt and is running to the room crying right now. What did you just say? Say it again. Let me get curious, not furious. Let me take a moment and get real clear on what you said. Okay. Okay. You said I get on your nerves, but you love me. Okay. What's the part to get on your nerves? Do I even need to work on it or we just accept that that's how we work? But sometimes you don't need to work on it, you know? And if there's enough love there, you don't. No, child, that's who you are. I don't adjust it. You get on my nerves, but we ain't gonna do nothing about it. Like I ain't asking you to be different. Okay, cool. All right. Or hey, I really do need you to make this tweak. Can you please turn off the lights before midnight? Something, you know? Okay, I get that makes sense.
Yeah,
that's doable. That's doable. Yes. And so I think if y'all just know that, if you just know a lot of times, all the time, majority of the time, because I don't like absolutes, majority of the time that I'm probably hearing through that hurt little kid, and I need not to react, that I need to get curious and not furious, that I need to take a breath, that I need to bring my adult woman in here and say, okay, give me exactly what you said. Let me write it down so I can be clear on what you're saying and not the hurt kid running off. Then you absolutely will become the woman that you're supposed to be. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I'm finna completely change the subject, but I want y'all to get clear because I'm finna completely change the subject. I also would like for you guys to stop trying to become the woman you used to be and think about the woman you're supposed to be in the future. So just like growing up, they always told us, you dress for the job you want, not for the job you have.
Yeah.
And I want you guys, women in life, to think about the woman that you want to become. Because I hear so many people, well, I used to do this in my 20s, or I used to be able to do this in my 30s, or I used to look like this, or I used to da-da-da. That was 20 fucking years ago. I'm sorry to cuss online. I apologize. Stop trying to be a 20-year-old girl when you're a 40-year-old woman. Yeah. Like, I need you to get a good vision of what a beautiful 40-year-old woman is. And that's what I want you to become to. That's what I want you to evolve into. Yeah. Like and so I'm so hurt when people, because you're trying to chase something that's old and outdated. Like, stop it. Stop. And don't do that in your organization either. Yeah. Well, we used to do this in the organization. Okay, great. Does that work for you anymore? Does that work? Are you trying to be Blockbuster? Like, come on now. Come on. We got to move and change with the times. What do we need to do? How do we need to innovate? How do we need to do this differently? How do we need to do this event better? Like what we're striving and pulling, not looking back. Yeah. Striving and pulling forward, not looking back. Okay, the last one, and then I'm going to get Cherise back to Mike. Last thing she said is learning to forgive yourself. And I'm going to say the sub part is that, and learning to forgive others. Oh, yeah. Learning to forgive yourself and learning to forgive others. There's no way you're going to be, and I was talking to this wonderful guy the other day about being in leadership. And I was like, baby, ain't no way in the world you're going to be a leader and you can't learn to forgive others. Because if you ever time somebody do something, look at you crossing them off, how are you going to have a flock?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how are you going to have followers? If every time somebody do something that offends you or gets on your nerves or bother you, you cutting them off.
Or mad at them. You keep them, but you're always mad at somebody for something.
Right. Like,
so I think that's abuse.
Girl. Ooh.
Have you ever met somebody that always mad about something? Like, I always find things can be going well, and then out of nowhere, it's like, what happened?
Yeah. Where did you go? How did that? Come on, now come back to it. Girl, that's
I know we're a little all over the place, but we there
because you're not going to become the woman you need to be. You're not going to become your best self if you can't learn to forgive yourself and forgive others. Have compassion with yourself and have like, you're going to mess up. There are going to be days you flat out mess up. You flat out something just completely comes out your mouth the wrong way. And if you can't be like, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm human. I make mistakes and keep it moving. Then you're going to be stuck in that for days and for weeks. How can you move forward in that? How are you going to become the woman you're supposed to be if you can't forgive yourself and move on? If you can't forgive others and move on? If you can't be like, baby, we all human. Okay, this is what we need to fix and let's keep it moving and move forward. It has to be that.
Yeah.
Are you just going to be stuck? And so I don't know if we'll ever arrive at the person we see ourselves in our head, but you can get better and better every day. And I think you might need to, and I need to readopt this affirmation. Actually, I don't know if I wrote my affirmations for a couple of weeks now, y'all. I done fell off. So, but a great affirmation is I am getting better and better in every way, every day. I'm getting better and better every day in every way, however you want to say it. But that is a great affirmation to start saying and having. And there's some research around that affirmation they did in the hospital. And so they had a control group where they didn't tell them anything. And they had a control group where every time a doctor or a nurse walked in, they had to say, man, you're getting better and better every day in every way. And the group that they said that to literally got better, if I'm not mistaken, about 50% faster. It's the power of thoughts. And so if you don't take no other thought, you don't take no other message from this, take that I'm getting better and better every day in every way, that I am becoming my best self, that I am always evolving, that it's okay for me to transform. Even through hurt and pain, I transform and I come back better and stronger. And so I want to also circle back around to something Cherise was saying. So many of you guys have kind of the story in your head and the story ends at the hurt. And then you replay the story and it ends at the hurt. And you replay the story and it ends at the hurt. I really need you to sit down and write out the rest of the story that ends in victory. So as we fell down and we got back up, I had this bad event and then I went on ahead and did this. My favorite example is Mothers Against Drunk Driving. I lost my child in a horrific, tragic accident to a drunk driver. And then I went on to create an organization that was Mothers Against Drunk Driving that stopped people from drinking so no other mother would ever have to feel what I felt again.
Yeah.
Okay? Finish the story. The story doesn't stop with the pain. That's the intermission. Then you come back and you got to write out the story in your head so that you can live out the story in your life. And so wherever the story is, I lost my house. And then I learned how to do this and I learned how to do that. And then I bought a bigger, better house and had the biggest, best party ever. And then everybody was like, oh my God, your house is so gorgeous all night long. And then I went to my room and I had a whole praise and worship moment by myself, for myself, with God. Because 10 years ago, I had lost my house.
Yeah.
So finish the story so you can live out the story. Finish the story. Your story doesn't stop with that pain point. That's the intermission.
Yeah. That right there. I think, is where people get so stuck.
That's
They
what
get
it's stuck.
in the pain. They get stuck in the hurt and the pain, and they cannot let themselves out.
Right.
Not realize like every conversation, every reaction, everything you do goes back to reacting to that pain and that hurt.
Yeah.
That's just where you come from. If you hear yourself talk, I hear a lot of women talk a lot about men are no good. Men ain't no good. Ain't no good men out here. And I cannot stand to hear a woman say, ain't no men in Atlanta and all of them gay or down low, blah, blah. I'm like, where y'all at? Because it's plenty of men out here. Now, I know they say the ratio is this and that, whatever, but like, are you really out here doing the right thing with the right attitude and the right heart? And your partner, you know,
Right.
I've seen more people on the other side of 50 find love now than ever.
Yeah.
People are just growing. People are changing. People are transforming. People are forgiving themselves. People are forgiving others. People are controlling their thoughts. They are giving themselves gratitude and grace, giving others gratitude and grace. And I would say all that equates, you know, loyalty to self first. You know, put self first. Become what you need. Every attitude of, but that's on me. Let me take shit. Let me see what I can do to grow and be better. Right? It's the whole topic of today. You know, just becoming a better you. So it's no one else. Let go of what anyone else did to you. Let it go. What can I do today to be better? All right. So if you want to find love, you know, anything else better, a better home, better career. It's on you and no one else. But the only way to get there is to come up out of that pain.
Say that again.
Natalie told you exactly how to come up out of the pain. It's the gratitude and praise. It's the controlling your thoughts. It's the appreciation. It's the forgiveness of yourself and others. That's it. So stop overthinking. And for anyone that gets the opportunity to tap into this message, like this message is way deeper than you could imagine. This is a message that could change your life if you tap in right. And I think we're just at a point, you know, it's time to be mature.
Oh, say that.
I talk to you about that a lot, and I talk about it in my abundance challenge. We have to walk away from immature ways and thoughts. We have no time for that.
Preach that.
Be real simple with y'all.
Come on, break it down. Break it down. Get it simple. What they say? Keep it simple, kids. Keep it simple.
One of my immature habits was gas. I don't like pumping gas. I will ride my gas tank out to the end, and my silly butt will get in the car and not look at my gas lever. Okay. I've ran out of gas multiple times with money in my pocket because my silly butt won't look. And, you know, and obviously, you know, if you have a car that's not telling you that you're running out of gas, or is, the light will be on, I had not looked. And I ran out of gas for no silly reason. And here I am just looking silly. But that was so immature. Girl, go pump the gas, or plenty of people will pump your gas for you.
Right?
Get the gas in the car. One way or the other, so you are riding around on a full tank. When it gets to half full, fill up the tank. It actually looks like it's saving you money and time at the pump, because you're not at the pump as long and you're not spending as much time to fill it up from empty to full. So like that's controlling your thoughts, well, your actions and your thoughts. But I'm just giving you an example of immaturity. How long, like Cherise, how long are you gonna be immature? Because that's immature.
That's so good. And I think that's a wonderful principle right there. Like looking at your life and what's not working. Okay, well, let me get this together. This is really not working the way I need it. Let me get it together. Let me get it together. I don't need to be doing this. I don't need to be doing that. What do I have to do differently? And I think that's a whole key to becoming the woman you're supposed to be, just looking at your life and seeing what's not working. So, yeah. All right. I want to circle back around to what you said, and I wrote it down. And it's that old saying, your words create your world. Your words create your world. And so if you are running around here talking about everybody broke, ain't nobody got money to pay for my program, then nobody in your world will have money to pay for your program. If you run around here telling all the men are gay, then everybody, all the men in your world are going to be gay. Period. Period. Because your words are going to create your world, what you allow.
Ooh,
but when you're like, you know what? There are fabulous men out here every day, always willing to help me and do what I need. You're going to find so many men out here that's always willing to help you and do what you need. Yeah. Like your words will create your world. It is what it is. It's been like that since the beginning of time. It's going to continue to be like that. Yeah. That's one of those universal truths and laws. Mm-hmm. Your words are going to create your world. They put it out there, the expectation to come. Have y'all never just played with expectation? Go play with expectation today. Oh, I did it yesterday. What day was that? Yesterday. Yeah. Just start with parking spaces. Mm-hmm. So the whole time, because I had to go get my fingerprints done at downtown Marietta. And so I was like, I want a wonderful parking space. I'm looking for just a wonderful parking space because I don't want to walk 5 blocks in the hot sun. I want a parking space that's just perfect for me. That's right at the front door that I just got to walk up the steps and get into the building. And sure enough, I got it. And so y'all play with expectation. What do you want? And have fun with it and see it manifesting. Play with expectation, because that's how you're going to become your best self. That's how you're going to become the woman you're meant to be, is playing around with your expectations and manifestation. Mm-hmm. So when's the last time y'all had a day and y'all just played with manifestation?
That's good.
You know? That's good. Yeah. And so it's hot outside. Let's keep it simple. Manifest a smoothie for yourself. That's a wonderful smoothie filled with the flavors that you need. That's going to make you smile. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is going to make you feel like, you know what? You can do this hot summer day.
Yes.
It's going to put a pep in your step. Filled with the flavors that you love. Go play with manifestation today.
Yes.
Have fun, because that's going to have you become the woman you want to be. Because if you can manifest a smoothie, girl, that's just the beginning. What else you going to manifest? Because then it becomes a wonderful game. Okay, well, I'm gonna manifest the money to pay this bill. All right, manifest that. Go on then. All right, then what else you going to manifest? All right, well, I'm going to manifest this program. All right, well, manifest that. I'm going to manifest 100 clients. All right, go on and manifest that. Well, why stop at 100? I want 1,000 people in this program. All right, go on and manifest that. Manifest. Yeah. And have fun with it. And that's a huge key to becoming the woman that you're supposed to be, that you're meant to be. Because you're manifesting it and you're looking forward. You're having fun with creation, having fun with the law of attraction. And put it out there.
Yeah.
That feels so good. That feels so good.
Yeah.
So, and go ahead. I was going to say, and reviewing your words create your world. I think I've been living life so much, but I need to start listening to my words. I just need to listen to my words. What am I saying? And so let me make sure. And I probably just need to kind of go through the day paying attention to myself to make sure my lines are lining up with what I want for my future. And so if y'all ain't getting nothing out of this call today, I got something. Let me make sure my words are lined up. And I got to confess, I have something going on in my life, and the scenario could go either way. It could go very bad. It could go very good. And I caught myself the other day because I'm trying to protect my heart. I keep imagining the negative situation so I can be ready for it.
You just spoke the words out of my mouth. Right. I was about to ask you a question about that. I'm listening.
Okay, so I gotta let it go. I'll talk to me, and hopefully somebody out there will hear. Yes. It can turn out negative. I get that. It might not turn out well. I get that. I do understand that. We can understand that reality. And we don't have to rehearse it over and over again.
Yeah.
We can understand that reality and rehearse the positive.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give it a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Let's sit with that.
Yeah.
Let's sit with the possibility of success.
Mm-hmm.
And how is that? How about we just play writing that story? We know what the reality is.
Mm-hmm.
How about we just write the story of success and what that'll look like? And so I'm going to give myself a personal challenge to literally sit down, to pick back up my affirmations on my morning routine, but to sit down and write out several stories of success.
Mm-hmm.
I got the reality. I'm thinking to myself, we know the reality. If you get hurt, you get hurt. If we fall down, we get back up. It's okay. You'll be fine. You know how to do everything you need to do to heal. You know how to get the people in place. You know how to talk to the right friends, the right coaches, the right therapists, read the right books. You know how to get yourself healed. If you get hurt, you will heal. Fine. That's a part of playing the game.
Yeah. Yeah. And everything works out for your good. I think that
Ooh,
are
girl, say that
missing
part.
that point. That right there,
Oh.
you want to waddle in the pain. And no, everything works out for your good. And something's coming up for you. We're so tied to, I want to be in love and I want to have a person and I want to this, that, and the other.
Right.
What you want is the right person.
Oh, say that. Say that.
And you may have to deal with some people that are right in a way. Okay?
Yeah.
Because there's some real good because they're in your energy, they're in your space. Chose them for a reason, right? Okay, so there might be a temporary lesson in that for you to your person faster. That might be your person, and we just got to work together.
Yeah.
Things might be ugly, but maybe we got to get to this ugly to get to the good.
Yes.
So don't lose hope. Now be responsible and discerning in your choices.
Yeah.
That's up to you. Like if a person even showed up in your space, that's on you. That's your choices. What choices are you making from inside of how you feel about you?
Yeah.
How did you allow this here?
Yeah.
You know, that shows up in how you feel about you. So if I allow this person here, I know where I am within me.
Right.
So let's work this out.
Yeah.
You know, it's keep communicating. Like, do you want to be here? Is this a good time? Like, is this where you want to be? Like, are you happy? What do you need to be happy? How about we lead this relationship with transparency regardless? Hurt my feelings.
Ooh.
Hurt my feelings so we can get to where we need to be. So whether it's together or whether it's separate, let's leave this space friends. Let's leave this space on good terms because I'm invested in everything has to work out for my good.
Yeah.
My life, it has to work out good too because that's how much I care for you. Right? If I let you in here, I care about you and I care about your well-being. I care about what you got going on, but I can't care about you more than I care about me.
Yes.
Because I got to keep working on me and vice versa. You got to care more about you than me. So it would just come together and it makes sense and it works out best for both of us regardless.
Oh my God, that's so good.
So
it feels like there's so much information out here that I'm going to say you got to tap into somebody because you forget things like that. Like I forget that's such a simple statement. I know I've heard myself say it to others, but I needed you to say it to me today that everything works out for my good. Everything works out for my good. Everything. So
even the most devastating thing. That's the attitude that you choose. It might hurt. It might hurt so bad.
Right. But you'll be okay. You'll be okay. We know how to heal. You know, it's getting hurt is part of playing the game. It is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. So, all right, let's see. All right, what do you think you would tell yourself, Cherise? What would you tell the 25-year-old version of you about becoming the woman she's meant to be? What do you think you would tell? her?
I would tell her, and I say this often, get to know you better than anyone else. Like, find out who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And I know we didn't hear those words when we were in our 20s.
Yeah.
We didn't hear those words. No one
Right.
even say those words to us. But, find out who you are, which is what life is going to do anyway. It's going to help you find out who you are. But if you know that that's what life is doing ahead of the time in your 20s, as a teen, mature, like now they have those words and we can tell them, so, hey, find out who you are. Just know that life is going to show you who you are. And then now it's in their mind to say, oh, okay, so these are experiences. Like these life things that are going on, these are just experiences. And guess what? You have the ability, the skill set, the mindset, the habits. You have those abilities to create what you want. So I'm going to give you another example real quick. I know we run out of time, but in our neighborhoods and in school, you had people that were there with you, right?
Right.
So if a little boy came to you and liked you, most girls would probably like the little boy because he liked her.
Yes.
Oh, he liked me. Okay. All right. You go with this little boy because he likes you and he's paying you attention, right?
Right. Girl.
It was back in our day. Okay, so, and maybe he did it right or maybe he didn't, but he gave you some attention and you just went right along. Right? This is the neighborhood. Okay, then you go to the school. Okay, and another little boy, the world looks bigger. Another little boy likes you. Boom. Oh, so he's a basketball player. He's this and he's that. And you go with him. Right? Okay, so that's your small little world that your choices, these are your choices, but they really weren't choices. They were somebody picked you and you said yes. Right? In your little world.
Girl, preach.
As we grow and realize, you may or may not realize that you have more choices in the world. As you grow up, you go through college and you go through life expands, right? And you have more choices. And it's like, oh, I don't have to choose. I don't have to get chosen like that. I can choose. And even if someone chooses me, I now can have the mindset to choose if he works for me or not, because I've had experiences through childhood, through adolescence, through college. Now, if he chooses me, I can choose to choose him.
Oh, say that.
Him. Right?
Yes.
I'm going to choose because it's probably by that time multiple choices.
Yeah.
And at this point, if you've done the right work in finding out who you are through these experiences, now I can make better choices on what I want my partnership to look like. Okay, so I want my life to look like this. I want to live in Florida. So wow, he's nowhere near Florida. His no family. He's from New York. He ain't going to Florida. I want to live in Florida.
Yeah. Yeah.
Raise my children in Florida and I want to retire in Florida.
Yeah, right.
So my choice has to be a little bit different. Okay, I might not make it to Florida. It might be Georgia. So do I pick a man from Georgia? Do I pick a man that's open to moving to Georgia? Just think like you have choices that you can create and be more intentional about instead of just going with whoever says, come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we are, I think that sometimes we just go where we feel important or we feel chosen.
Yeah.
But don't forget that you get to choose too.
Yeah. That's really good. That's really, really good. Okay.
In that choosing.
For just a second, you bet.
But that all has to do with information. Okay. Yeah, but that all has to do with the right information that has been taken in, right? Through experience, knowing that, these are just experiences. And then once you have these experiences, you learn your lessons and then you go choose better and you make wiser decisions.
That's so good. Okay. If I had to say something to my 25-year-old self about becoming the woman she's supposed to be, I think I would tell her self-acceptance is king.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can't nobody be you, be you.
Mm-hmm.
Just relax into it. And I think I had started to get it by then, but I still think, I think, self-acceptance is king. Be you. Can't nobody be you. Be you and be you. Be you and be the best you.
Mm-hmm.
No. I think if I had to give her some practical advice, I would say, stay on that morning routine. If we could get that thing consistent, so you still weren't struggling with it in your 40s, that would be ideal. And that's it. But that's self-acceptance. Just you are who you are. You are who you are, and it's okay. And you're beautiful to the people you need to be beautiful to.
Yeah.
You need to be beautiful to everybody.
Beautiful to you is number one.
Right? How about that?
Beautiful to you is number one.
And everything. Like, it's just so many. I've sat with so many clients and they have stressed over so many different things. Oh, I'm too tall. Oh, I'm too short. Like all of the twos, to this, to this, to that. And so if you can just wrap around that self-acceptance, that there is somebody, your tribe will like you. Period. Your tribe will like you. So find your people and rock with it. Just rock with it. So, okay. All right. Closing down. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts is, give yourself, always give gratitude.
Gratitude.
Grace and others grace, I think I want to lay heavy into controlling your thoughts, choosing your thoughts. Because I think that so many people don't believe that you can, Natalie. I don't believe that people understand that you can change your thoughts. So literally, something I had to practice and, my self-identity shift, the whole take time. Like, you don't have to hurry up and answer. If you have the answer, that's fine. If it's there, that's fine. But you don't have to answer fast to appease someone or to look smart or to sound like you're right or worrying about somebody saying, what's wrong? Why are you taking so long? No, I'm thinking and I'm processing. Because my old mind will respond like this.
Yeah.
I'm working on responding from my new mind. So I need me some grace and some time because I'm trying to respond to you right because my old self will cuss you out. But my new self wants to love you through every word.
Oh, yeah.
Even every expression. Because what are the number one things that come out first? The first thing that comes out is your facial expression.
Yeah.
Hold tight.
Yeah.
When you hear it, do not respond. Nowhere. Think through it. Because immediately when somebody says something crazy or something that doesn't feel good, your face and your mouth is immediately responding.
And even if you can't come up with a whole new thought, if you could just say, okay, that hurt a little bit, or hold up, that got me feeling some type of way. Let me give me a second. Give me a second so I can respond from my better self. Just that part.
Yep.
Wait, I don't know what just happened. I don't know. I'm off a little bit. You're gonna have to give me a second to respond. If you can just say that, that'd be brilliant. So,
and most times people are saying things to get a response out of you. If you stop falling for that, number one, and go with that self, you'll be okay too, because they're doing it to get a response out of you.
Right. They are. They so are. Yeah.
And that's just one of the immature games that we all play. Oh, girl, we go so deep on
we
that
can't
right
go so
there.
deep. We can't so deep. Because, before I was a therapist, I didn't believe that people really mess with you on purpose, or that there were some people. I didn't. Because I don't be messing with people on purpose. And so Why would you aggravate with somebody because you cut? Like, just because you upset, you want to get everybody else upset? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm in pain, so you in pain. Just the craziness of it. Just the craziness of it. Like, why?
It's real.
You 40 years old and you still just want people to be, you just like messing with people to see how upset you can make them because of what?
Yeah, and recently I had 2 conversations with 2 adults. I mean, brilliant, amazing people, educated people. And literally 2 of them told me, oh yeah, I was just trying to get a response out of it.
Really?
I promise you. I just wanted to see how you would react. I just wanted to see how you would. It was just a test, really, for real. I just wanted to see. And I'm like, that's not a...
We at war. You ain't got nothing else to do with your time?
We at war.
Got nothing else to do with your time? Okay. All right. It is what it is. So all of that to say is we are evolving. We're becoming our better selves. We're working on it every day. There's not an arrive. There's just 1% better, 1% better, 1% better, 1% better. And we're going to get there.
And we're collective. We're one. We're collective. We're not us.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. So, okay. All right, fabulous people. I have had a fabulous conversation. I have gotten something out of it. I will definitely go right on my wall that everything works out for my good and make sure I'm saying that to myself every day. I'll probably do a 30-day challenge on that one. But I'm getting better and better every day and everything works out for my good. And so, and I probably also need to like kind of visualize some things. So that's what I'm going to do. So this has been the Together podcast where Cherise and I have come together to help you get it together. And I hope y'all got help today because I know I got helped.
Yes.
So today we came together to help me get it together. So do all the things you're supposed to do. Like us, subscribe to us, comment on it. We love to hear from you guys and just to know that hopefully this is speaking to somebody because Cherise good. Cherise becoming better and better every day in every way. So if y'all ain't getting nothing from it, then that's on you. The table is set. You gotta eat.
Yes.
All right. Y'all have a good day.
All right.
All right. Bye.